Hey, you guys. So it's about 11 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm guessing. And we're between the east side of the Cherry Creek Range and Palomino Ridge is this way. We're just down in the trees, so you can't see that much. We're taking a little break. Really beautiful day it's turned out to be. The snow is spotted everywhere. So I think it's supposed to be about 50, 55 today. And it's starting to get warm already. I had to peel a layer off. But this is where we're at. I'm going to search where I can, when I can. So this area allows me to get in here without the mud being too deep or the snow being too deep and without the weather being too cold. So getting an early start this year, and I might as well search places, you guys, where I haven't been. As I've stated before, we have two individuals missing in this area, about 2.5 years apart, somewhere in there. You guys know about Aidan Clune. I do not think he's on this side of the mountain, but I've been wrong before. So I'm here. If I knew where he's at, that's where I would go and search. I tend to think he's on the west side of the Cherry Creek Range, but you never know. He could have came back and headed back towards his vehicle, maybe a mile off of his old track. I don't know. So Harper and I have been kind of stopping at these washes and walking up and down them a ways. Really beautiful day. The sand is kind of muddy and clinging to my shoes. It's wet. So if I ever had to stay the night out here, this is the area I'd stay, right above the wash, because look at all the dead trees here. Firewood, without having to go too far. Harp, come on, girl. So wanted to show you where I'm at. We're going to stop and eat and then continue on. I appreciate you guys watching my channel. I'll do a little 360 of where we're at again. I like to do that for you guys. That's the way I came from. That's where the big wash is, and Cottonwood Canyon is off that way. Palomino Ridge is. Let's see if I can find an opening here to find it. Right there. Here's the spot where we can see it through the trees. Let's see. So Palomino Ridge is right there. And you guys, these washes are highly suspect. For Aidan Clune to be going back to his vehicle, you never know. His mom once said to me when I was on my way out, and she was a little bit angry, and she took it out on me, which is okay, you guys. I understand, trust me. What she said, he's not a superhero. And to me, you guys, he damn sure is a superhero to me, because I couldn't walk from the highway there over the top of that ridge to the top of that ridge over there, then down into Alexandria Springs, and then up about a couple hundred more feet in elevation where I found his shoes. And then up above that, about 500 feet, they found a place where he went round and round a tree. And then they lost his tracks from there. And to me, his MO was started at the highway, went straight to the top of that mountain, followed the ridge line, went straight to the top of that mountain, straight down to the spring. And I think he went to the top of the next mountain. I really do. That was his mode of operation that day. And he's 19, 100 and nothing pounds, in good shape. I think Mom kind of underestimates him. She knows him the best, but I do believe she underestimates him and how far a body can go when pushed to the limits. And I think that Aiden was a lot tougher than what anyone gives him credit for. I really do. I couldn't, the miles he covered the very first day alone, I don't think I could do that, you guys. Maybe when I was his age, but not in my 60s, no way. So that's a superhero to me. It really is. And I'm going to stop, see how these washes go. I'm going to stop at each one and walk down them a ways to make sure I'm not missing anything. I could ride down these quite a ways. I'll check them out, see how soft they are. I'm pretty sure I could ride down these quite a ways. Save myself a bunch of walking. Go a couple 100 yards or until they just give up on me type thing. Well, I'm sure glad Harper went with me today. I didn't want to be by myself. So, yeah, they're soft, but as you see, they keep going for a ways. So I will probably stop and ride these really slow until the trees stop me or brush or whatever. Anyway, you guys, I really appreciate you watching the channel. Please don't give up on these people that are missing, you guys. I know it gets boring after a while and it's blah, 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 and the next one comes along. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on Aiden. And I don't care if Amy's mad at me or not. I'm not going to give up. There is no good end to it, but I'm not going to give up. So here's where we're at, you guys. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, and I will stop at the next wash and do another video. Thank you.